Good morning. Hope everybody's okay, still staying safe. So day 22, we are going to be working on core strength and stability. So I didn't want to do another specific ab routine. I just want to show you that all the movements that we do in Pilates come from the core, and how it's so important to use that core strength for hip mobility and strength, when we're doing exercises on our back, side lying. So I'm going to sort of do pretty much full body routine, but just focusing on making sure that we're using, that the strength is coming from our core. Okay, so we're going to start by lying on the mat. Okay, rolling it down. And we're just going to start with some nice breathing. And I wanted you to already feel that your abs are engaging when we're doing this. Okay, so just let your chest open and settle into the mat. Feet are coming straight out of the hip bones. And we're just going to inhale as we float the arms up. Exhale as you take them out. Inhale up and exhale down. Okay, so in, out, really push all that air out using those abdominals, in and out. Let's do two more. In, and down, and last one. In and down. Excellent. Okay, so we're now going to just tilt the pelvis. Okay, so I want you to use those abdominals to tilt it towards you, and then release and push them away so the back arches slightly. Okay, again, use those abdominals to tilt. Okay, so don't tilt by just squeezing the glutes as hard as you can, and release. One more, and release. And now we're going to take that into a Mesquita pelvic curl. Okay, so tilt using the abdominals, and then come up, getting as much flexion as you can through that spine. Pause at the top, and then come down from the rib cage. And I want you to try and feel that you're coming down one vertebra at a time. Okay, depending on when you're doing this during the day, if you've been moving around a lot already, your back might feel a bit looser than if you're doing this in the morning, like I am. But I really want you to try and get as much movement out of that spine as you can by really using those abs to flex the spine. This is the last one. Excellent. So hold on to the fronts of the shins and rolling up. Okay, so we're going to hold on behind the thighs. We're going to tuck the pelvis, rolling down, taking the knees to tabletop, arms overhead. Then inhale here. Exhale, really tuck those abdominals as you come back up to the starting position. Okay, so join with me now. So inhale here, exhale, tuck as you roll down, legs come up to tabletop, arms go overhead. Inhale, exhale. So the legs are acting as a little lever, but we're just warming those abs up. Okay, let's do three more. Inhale, up, and last two. And one more. Good, so now I want you to roll back down onto the mat. Take the legs to tabletop, stay in this lifted position. Arms come long, and we're going to do the 100. Okay, So I want your head to be in between your shoulders. If you can be in a neutral pelvis, that's excellent. If you can't, just tilt the pelvis slightly into a flat back, and let's pump the arms as we inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 3, 4, 5, in and out. With straight legs if you wish, in and out, in and out, in and out. That's halfway, in and out. Okay, make sure your arms are pumping long and they're not just wafting at the wrists. Pump from the shoulder, out, in, out. 2 more rounds, in, out, and last one, in, out, and lower down and hug those knees in, and just rock from side to side. So we're now going to come back to tabletop, and we're going to cross the ankles. Okay, we're going to go into our rollover prep exercise, and then for those who wish, who feel that they have the strength, we'll go into the full rollover. Okay, but rollover is quite a challenging exercise, so please do not do this unless you can do the rollover prep quite confidently. Okay, so let's start with the prep. So we're just going to use those lower abdominals to lift the knees up and lower down. So you can push through your arms, but what I don't want you to do is just swing the legs to make the movement. Okay, it's got to come from the lower abs. Exhale as you lift up. Let's do 2 more. And last one. Okay, so just watch me. If you wish to do the full rollover, we're going to take our legs straight. You're going to push through the arms as you take the legs overhead, making sure that you are not squashing that neck. So you should be able to talk normally. Open the legs, flex the feet, and you're going to come down with control. Okay, and then bring the legs together. So if that is too much for you, please just keep with the rollover prep until you can build strength. These took me about 2 years to be able to do the rollover exercise. So really do not feel that you're a failure in any way if you cannot do it. So we'll just do 4 if you wish to come with me. So inhale, exhale over, and then come down with control. Legs come together. Down, let's just do 2 more. And last one. And down, and hug those knees in. Excellent job. So we're now going to come onto our side. Oh, it's hot today. Okay, and we're going to rest up on the elbow. So when we're in an elbow lifted position, we need to be lifted from the underside. Okay, so don't want you to collapse into that shoulder. I want to keep the shoulder blade or scapula nice and stable on the back. We're nice and lifted from the side. Okay, and we're fully supported. Our core is switched on. Okay, we're going to lift the top leg and just hold it in line with the hip. We're just going to hold it there and bend the knee, straighten the leg. So bend and straighten. So we're looking at strength here, keeping stable in the core to keep that leg just holding in the same position. Okay, so let's do 5 more. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so brace that core again and circle forward for 8, 7, 6. Nothing else is moving, just the leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now reverse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. hold it down. So now I'm going to lift into a side plank. So either on your knees, lifting up, one leg straight, lifting up, or both legs straight, lifting up. So choose your position of choice. And we're going to lift up and hold for 6. Okay, so lifting up and hold here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down, quick counter stretch. And then let's spin around to the other side. Okay, so my elbow is wider than my shoulder. Okay, I'm nice and lifted on that underside. Bottom knee is bent. Top leg is long, and it's just going to hold there as we bend and straighten the leg. 2. My core is nice and stable, supporting that pelvis as it's moving the leg. 4, 5, 6, 7, and last one, 8. Okay, so now we circle forward for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bend down. It's more work than you think doing those on your legs, or I always think anyway. Okay, so coming into that side plank, so choose your position, either on both knees bent, one knee bent, or both with straight legs. Okay, so we're now going to lift up, extend, and let's hold here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down, quick counter. And then we're going to go into a 4-point kneeling position. Okay, so mold your hands, so little finger to the thumb. The fingers are angled in slightly. My knees are under my hips, my wrists are under my shoulders, and I'm pushing through those hands to make sure I'm nice and stable on the back. Okay, my head is in line. I'm going to glide my right foot down the mat and lift it up, only level with the hip. And I'm going to unweight my left hand and extend. The palm is facing down. And we're going to lower and lift for 2. Really use those abs to support the back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 10. Now I just want you to reach as long as you can and hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the arm and the leg in. Reset. And let's do the same thing on the other side. So glide that foot along the mat and then lift it up to make sure you keep in alignment. Okay. Then take the arm up and lower and lift. So make sure that that leg is not coming higher than the hip and you're tipping down as you lift it. Okay, you're just staying in a nice alignment. I've lost count now, let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come in, and let's just do. Okay, so now I want you to come seated on to the mat into a mermaid position. And we're going to just try something a little different. Okay, so we're going to go from this mermaid, we're going to tip back into your sort of rolling like a ball shape, and then go to a mermaid on the other side. Okay, so tip and down, tip and down, 1 more, and down. Okay, so now we're going to come up onto the knees and lower down, up, and down. One more, up, and we're going to go from here into a standing position. So leg comes forward and we stand up. So now we're going to take the leg out and tilt. Okay, so brace that core. So we're completely in a line. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now stay tilted and lower and lift for 2, 3, 4, bracing those abs, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now we're going to come back down to the kneeling position and then lower into mermaid. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so coming up and down. So you might find that one side is a bit easier than the other. Okay, coming up. Now we're coming to standing. Feet hip distance apart. And we're going to tilt over and down for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8, hold here, lower and lift for 2, 3, 4, so my core is supporting my body so I can move that leg just from the hip. 3, 2, 1, down, and then coming back into your kneeling and down into a mermaid. So we're going to end with a couple of roll downs. Okay, so we'll start from the bottom, I guess. Okay, so come onto the balls of your feet. Okay, now push through the heels and then use those abdominals to lift the spine back up. Base shoulders roll around and down at the bottom. And let's just do one more. Big inhale. Exhale down. Holding at the bottom. Inhale and exhale. Those abdominals are lifting the spine back up. Get as much flexion as you can. And rolling around and down. And you are done. So well done. I hope you liked that. Please leave me a comment and let me know, or like the video. It's just something a little bit different maybe, and showing how we use our core all the time, and not focusing completely on our abdominals. Okay, so I will see you again tomorrow when we're going to be doing volume 2 of our mini circuit. So have a great day, stay safe, stay home, and I'll see you on the mat tomorrow. Bye.